Did you ever feel like there were people specifically trying to piss you off? Take Merriweather Williams. She seemed to piss off everyone with the mysterious Merriweather, only to find out that I could tolerate it. And after I could tolerate her second episode as well, she decided to join forces with someone who had previously pissed me off, Charlotte Fullerton. Together they were an amazing team, not only doing everything wrong, but doing terrible things I never even expected. But the question still remains, can Merriweather piss me off on her own? Well, she's got a great advantage by choosing the Spike episode. Let's see if she can do it. This episode starts with Rainbow trying to get Fluttershy to watch a dragon migration. Of course, she's scared and wants nothing to do with it at all.
Look, Fluttershy, I watched that boring butterfly migration with you.
You're off to a great start. You put Rainbow Dash in the right to make the joke funnier? Where did you learn comedy? It's like you made the joke in the exact wrong way. It'd be a lot funnier, and it probably wouldn't piss me off if Fluttershy was in the right. Every pony else is in the trench, waiting for the dragon migration to begin. When Rarity... Okay, what the hell did you do to her? By the way, that's Flanderization. The dragons start flying and impress the ponies. Spike comes by, handing out snacks. And of course, Rainbow Dash starts laughing at him for wearing a pink apron. So, let me get this straight. Rainbow Dash is laughing at Spike for doing something feminine, and the episode puts her in the right. Wow, Merriweather, you really are trying to piss me off. The rest of them point out that Spike doesn't have to look or act like other dragons in the most condescending way possible.
The way he is. I don't act like other dragons? Oh, not even close. But why would you want to, Spike?
You don't act like other dragons, but why would you want to? Wow, Merriweather, you are really good at this. You don't act like other boys, but why would you want to? You don't act like other girls, but why would you want to? You don't act like others of your race, but why would you want to? We've been through this before. Think through your implications! That gives Spike some kind of existential crisis, and he begins wondering what he is and what he's supposed to be. Twilight tells him that she doesn't know anything about dragons, and then we do have a pretty interesting scene where Spike looks at himself in the mirror and starts wondering all of this. That gets Twilight to decide to do some research. Of course, they don't find any books on dragons.
No, it's hard to believe, but ponies know next to nothing about dragons.
Except their migration patterns. They can sleep for 100 years, or that greed causes them to grow.
Apparently they're too rare and too scary to try to talk to or study.
Let me get this straight. You have books about diseases that haven't appeared for hundreds of years, and yet you don't have books on creatures that practically migrate over your house. Rarity and Rainbow decide to visit Twilight for breakfast, I guess. Whatever. Spike has decided to go on a journey to join the dragon migration. Well, after that scene earlier, I'm having trouble calling them friends, try to stop him. And for some reason, Twilight decides to let him go. Oh, how caring she is. Except she has all three of them follow him from a distance. Then we get some nice filler until Spike reaches the dragon migration.
Alright, teenage dragons. Now that's more my speed.
You're a baby dragon, not a... Never mind. Then Twilight, Rainbow, and Rarity come in wearing... that thing.
Pish posh. This costume is fabulous. One of my finer creations.
Really? So, your own business, gala dresses for all your friends, a dragon costume. Spike tries to introduce himself, but he ends up getting teased mercilessly. More assholes, Merriweather? Really? Oh, by the way, you know that implication thing I was talking about earlier? It lasts throughout the whole episode.
Explains it. I knew there was something vaguely ponyish about you. Or maybe you're a pony in a dragon costume.
Yeah.
Why are you deepening your voice, Twilight? There are female dragons, right? Right? Spike wants to prove that he's a real dragon, and the only way he could do that is by acting like one. So he's challenged to stereotypically masculine, draconic things like a belching contest, wrestling, king of the horde, and basically physically harming himself. And dragons have no respect for equine authority, by the way. Spike eventually manages to gain acceptance after he puts himself in extreme physical pain. With this new acceptance, Spike wants to stay here forever. No, Pinky, I am not in the mood right now. Now the dragons want to go on a raid and steal some phoenix eggs. Okay, first of all, why do immortal birds need to lay eggs? And secondly, you're just loving to build this up. Dragons not only have no respect for ponies, they do stupid shit all day, and now they steal animal eggs at night. Spike lures the phoenixes away, but they find out the eggs have hatched, and they decide to take the hatchlings. Oh, you're shitting me. Luckily they fly away and the dragons get to chase after them. The phoenixes do get away after one of the parents uses solar beam. Then the dragons come back to find Spike with a phoenix egg, and they tell him to smash it. You know what? We're done here. No, wait, I have to finish this. Spike refuses to smash it, and he stands up to the dragons. Then Twilight, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity come to Spike's defense by running away. Can somebody remind me why they were in this episode? Spike keeps the egg when it hatches because kidnapping's cool now. Wow, That's a really depressing shot, since the rest of the main 6 were Twilight's friends as long as they were Spike's, and it looks like they took that picture without him. I guess to answer the question I posted at the beginning, yes, Merriweather can piss me off on her own. I know what Merriweather was trying to do here, show us the dangers of peer pressure, but she did it in the worst possible way.
Made me wonder what it meant to be a dragon. But now I realize that who I am is not the same as what I am.
Yes, Spike, you don't need to be a stereotype, even if every single other person like you falls into the stereotype. I repeatedly drew the lines between gender because that's what we saw. Only the morally superior female ponies, and the brutish male dragons doing stereotypical stupid male bullshit. But you can draw the line any way you want. You could draw it between age, or you can even draw it between race. You want to see this plot done right? Watch the Gravity Falls episode, Dipper vs. Manliness. In it, Dipper gets made fun of for listening to girly music, so he goes on a quest to learn masculine behavior. He finds a tribe who does the stereotypical masculine stuff, just like here, and he actually does it for a while, until he's instructed to kill a creature. Sound familiar yet? Here's the difference. Dipper finds out that the creature likes the same kind of music, and deciding the creature is a nice guy, he stands up to the manly tribe. They chase him out, saying that he'll never be a man. When he returns to civilization, his grunkle Stan tells Dipper that he was his own man and stood up for what was right. That's how you do it. In simplest terms, you need to have a character be taught how to defy a stereotype by someone who could normally fall in the stereotype. If you don't, like was done here, it can come off as offensive and seem like you were trying to reinforce existing stereotypes. And I thought it was just me, but wasn't this show so great because it not only defies, but shuts down stereotypes? I guess what I'm trying to say is, I find this episode insulting to what the show stands for. I guess we can call that an improvement from Merriweather's last effort.